Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on functions and relations part 2. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. Function notation. In all the videos so far, any relationship between x and y has been presented in the form where both x and y are explicitly contained in the equation. And here are two examples, y equals x plus 1 and y equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. Both x and y are visible in each of those equations. The above two equations can be shown using function notation as follows. Function x equals x plus 1 and function x equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. So basically y and function x are the same. So basically y stands for function x in each of those equations. Function notation is a very efficient way of asking someone to substitute a value into an equation. For example, if function x equals x squared plus 5x plus 6, we have to find function minus 2, function 0 and function 3. Function minus 2 means that you substitute x equals minus 2 into the equation. So we've done that and we simplify that and we have that function minus 2 equals 0. So that's the same as saying y equals 0 when x equals negative 2. In a similar manner, function 0 equals 6, so you substitute 0 into the equation and that gives you function 0 equals 6. Function 3 you substitute into the equation, x equals 3, simplify and it gives you that function 3 equals 30. Graphing functions. Graph function x equals 2x plus 2. Now formally, that is before, we would have seen that as graph y equals 2x plus 2. But now we're using function notation. Now in order to find where this line is on the number plane, we have to find some points. So we substitute minus 1, 0 and 1 into the equation. So function negative 1 is 0, function 0 is 2, and function 1 is 4. In other words, the 3 points are minus 1, 0, 0, 2, and 1, 4. We plot those points, and there's the line we're looking for. The above curve is the graph of function x equals x squared plus 1. If you remember the work we did in previous videos, the equation of the above parabola would have been written as y equals x squared plus 1. So as we said, function x is the same as y. So function minus 2, we substitute minus 2 here, so that gives us function minus 2 is 5, and so on for function minus 1, function 0, function 1 and function 2. We substitute those values into the equation and we get those numbers. So here are all the points now, minus 2, 5, minus 1, 2, etc. And you join those together and that gives you a sketch of the parabola. Absolute value graphs. If we consider the equation function x equals the absolute value of x, and we're going to look at the x values from minus 3 to 3 inclusive. So I put those here in a graph, so in a table, from minus 3 to 3 inclusive, and we substitute each of these values into the equation. For example, when x equals minus 3, the absolute value of minus 3 is 3. When x equals minus 2, the absolute value of minus 2 is 2, and so on, and that gives us 7 points. We plot those 7 points onto the graph. Here we are here, they're the red ones. We can see the graph of function x equals the absolute value of x to the left, represented by the red graph. Remember that the absolute value of a number is positive. That is why the y values are all greater than or equal to 0. If we look at function x equals the absolute value of x minus 2 plus 3 for all x values. Now, in order to see where the graph lies on the number plane, we'll just plot some points. These are not all the x values, but we have to start somewhere. So we'll start with these points. If we substitute minus 1 into the equation, minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. The absolute value of minus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. You do that for all the points, and you'll find that those 7 points are there. They have been plotted on the number plane, and you join them together, and notice the arrows are going in each direction infinitely because it's for all x values. That's why we have arrows on the end of each line there. We can see from the table that this is the green graph. Here's a quick quiz to help you. Please check through the video at any time. The answer to the puzzle: what is the meaning of the following? 7-Up cans. How cute is that? I think you can see that. Here are the answers to the quick quiz, and the video is at your disposal.